nobody kiss it like you. Don't nobody kiss it like you. Bang, bang, bang.
Now, y'all know I had to talk about this. Y'all know I was not going to let this pass me by without speaking and giving my opinions on Dr. Heavenly's offensive comment that she made a week ago. If you're new here, hello, hi, my name is Keisha, and this is a new episode of Spill the Tea. Today we're going to discuss Dr. Heavenly from Married to Medicine. She has a YouTube channel where she goes live very often. And on this particular episode, she was discussing the altercation, the argument that went down on a newer episode of Married to Medicine where Dr. Eugene and Quad's new man King almost came to fisticuffs. And in this live, she made a very idiotic comment about what a real man is and who real men are. So let's take a listen at what she had to say.
What it is. So when you have a conversation with somebody, if somebody gets upset and it goes to the left, most men, real men, not gay men, not big men, you know what I'm saying? The guys that are kind of soft, but real men are going to feel like, you know what I mean? Straight men are going to feel like if you tell my wife to shut the fuck up, I'm going to have a problem with it. I mean, that's just, it is what it is. So when you have a conversation with somebody, if somebody gets upset and it goes to the left, most men, real men, not gay men, not men, you know what I'm saying? The guys that are kind of soft, but real men are going to feel like, you know what I mean? Straight men are going to feel like if you tell my wife to shut the fuck up, I'm going to have a problem with it.
So yeah, let me read to you some of the comments from this video. Jamarius said, disappointed but not surprised. There are so many black women that will befriend black gay men and then turn around and say some homophobic ish like this. And it's just not okay. Saying that we're not real men is beyond ignorant and hurtful. Agent of Chaos said, Heavenly baby, it's time to log off of YouTube. This was mad effed up to say. Jay Moore said, I was a Dr. Heavenly fan, but with these comments, not sure about this. You do realize more than likely most of your viewers are gay men. It's okay to have an opinion, but your mama. Child, she don't care about that lady. Then someone else said, at Dr. Heavenly, so are you saying gay men are not real men because they're gay? At Bravo TV, need this woman off TV, shaking my head. Specifically after this statement, she must think all gay men wear pink and wear high heels or something. Shaking my head. Cancel this lady's contract for next season, please. Glosia Cat says, Heavenly, I was rooting for you this season, but here you go, putting your foot in your mouth, proving the haters right about you. And to say this like your gay boss didn't put you on the map. Child, I can't save you anymore. Well, child, you could never say. One of the T-Squad members who was in the comment section, what up, Cam? He said, yeah, this is not going to end well. Well, after receiving a lot of backlash for her ignorant behavior and comments and thoughts, Heavenly gave an apology. Someone by the name of Jerome Trammell said, my initial response was to call her, but it's not always our responsibility to show grace and educate privately when it comes to public disrespect. Even our faves can make mistakes and need to be corrected. So apparently this gentleman knows Heavenly personally. Heavenly responded and said, I'm with you. I apologize. It was an ignorant statement. I'm a grown A woman. I can admit when I'm wrong. I didn't mean it that way. Oh, yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You said, and I quote, not gay men, not real men, not bitch men, not men that are kind of soft. You gave 4 different descriptions of the type of men that you don't consider tough. And all of them had to do with being a homosexual man. So then for you to then say, I'm sorry, but I didn't mean it that way. That's not an apology, ma'am, because you, in fact, did mean it that way. You were speaking your truth at that moment, and you forgot where you were, or you weren't thinking about what you were saying. You were just speaking friendly, or like the legend Wendy Williams like to used to say, you were having kitchen table talk with the public and forgot that you were speaking to the public. Those were the types of things that you say in the privacy of your own home, not to the public, especially when you are a public figure. And the fact that you're so dim-witted and late, you're so unintelligent, you're so close-minded to think that just because a man is gay, that means that he's quote unquote weak and not tough. Do you know how many gay men out here will beat the sleeves off of King and whoever else you consider to be a tough human being, just because they like to engage in sexual activities with other men does not make them soft? Do you know how many closeted gay men that you consider to be quote unquote tough guys, but really at night they're getting dick down in the booty, okay? And you out here thinking that they the toughest people ever because they're brawny, or they're thuggish, or because they're brute, or and they're strong and they're muscle bound and they know how to fight. And low key, they probably are gay. And even for the men that are not closeted, once again, there are gay men out here that will put your ass in a figure 4, that will DDT you, that will Hurricane Rana you, that will frog splash you, that will spear you, okay? Like, you are so late. And it's really honestly, truly sad, because you're one of the people that one of the commenters were talking about how you befriend gay men like Funky Dineva and whomever else, have them doing your hair, styling you, going to have drinks with them, going to brunch, have them over to your house. But really, you think lowly of them just because of their sexual orientation. You're such a bigot. You really, truly are. You really, truly are. And this just makes me dislike Heavenly even more than I previously did. You know, gay people already have to fight the stigma of, like she said, being quote unquote soft or lesser than, meek or weak. They have to fight against people thinking that they might harm other children. They don't want kids around them to influence their sexuality, thinking that they're weirdos, thinking that the gay is going to rub off of them and seep onto you. And, you know, all of these stupid, idiotic things. And for Heavenly to have such a huge platform and to be spewing such ignorance, it's just beyond me. Like, we are in 2025. You would think that this wide mouth hoe would know better. Would know better. But she doesn't. And she is very biased with her thought process about the gay community. And she is one of those people that look down on gay men and think that they are less than. And this shows it. It proves it. You can't tell me otherwise. And that crappy apology was just that. It was crappy and it wasn't real. It wasn't heartfelt. And I don't believe a word that comes out of her mouth. I really honestly don't. And I was kind of disappointed with the way Funky Dineva responded to it. With him basically saying, you know, this is how all or most women think about gay men or whatever. Child, I'm not going to even go into all of that. But this woman right here does not think about gay men like that. I don't think that way. I'm a big advocate for the gay community because my brother is gay. I've watched him grow up being a young gay boy and facing, criticism for not wanting to play sports and to love to cook and love to be around his grandmother and all of that type of stuff. So I've had a firsthand account and I've witnessed the struggles. I've asked the questions. I've, made myself an ally. I make sure that I try to use the right pronouns and the right verbiage to address people or to describe, people and to make everybody feel comfortable and accepted and supported. And this just lends to her being a loudmouth hoe that just talk entirely too much. And her mouth is going to continue to get her into a world of trouble. I really wondered how Andy felt when he heard it. And any other gay men that she works with, because I'm pretty sure there are a slew of gay men that she has worked with or quote unquote befriended. She really needs to get somewhere and sit down. She really honestly does. Daddy need to come get his cow and go milk it. Okay? Because Heavenly is going to be in for a rude awakening. She really is. Because the day that God decide to spank that woman, ooh, she ain't gonna be able to handle it. She is not going to be able to mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually handle it. Because she has been such a dirty bitch to so many people. It ain't even funny. I don't even understand how she got friends. Because she's a friend to no one. Not even herself. That lady don't like herself. She don't like herself. She don't value herself. So it's not a surprise to me that she don't put value in other people. I've been saying this about this lady for the longest. She has the most self-hatred I have ever seen in a person. And that's the reason why she behaves the way that she does. That's the reason why she tries to belittle other people, because she's looking and searching for a way to make herself feel better about her life and who she is as a woman and her circumstances. Heavenly is a very small human being. And that's why she tries to make other people feel just as small, if not smaller. And it's really sad and it's really pathetic. It really honestly is. She is pathetic. She's weak. She really honestly is. And while she's sitting up here talking about gay people and how they're soft and not real men and not bitch men, you need to be looking at that son over there of yours that work in that dentist office with you. Don't be surprised when he sits you and Damon down and say, Mom, Dad, I got to talk to you about something. Okay. Like, girl, please have several. Lose yourself in traffic. Please go play in traffic. Because I'm sick of this lady. I really, truly am. Y'all let me know down below in the comment section what y'all think about what Heavenly had to say. Let's talk about it. Please make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and turn on your post notifications so you know when my videos drop. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.